Welcome back, everybody. A Freilichem Purim, a Purim Sameach. I'd like to share with you a brief idea from the Megillah that actually is much bigger than Purim. It spills out to the rest of the year as well. And it's on the most famous verse in the Megillah where we say, La Yehudim Haisa Ora v'simcha v'sasan v'yikar. That to the Jewish people, there was light, there was gladness, and there was joy and honor. Our sages tell us that each of these four terms actually relates to a different mitzvah, a different commandment that Haman tried to take away from the Jewish people. Ora is light. Light is Torah. Simcha, joy. Simcha, gladness, is Yom Tov. Sasan, joy, is Bris Milah. And Yakar, honor, is the Tefillin. Our sages tell us that these four mitzvos are the mitzvos that Haman wanted to get rid of because each one of them is described either as an os, as a sign of the special relationship between God and the Jewish people, or as an edus, as a testimony of the special relationship between God and the Jewish people. But these mitzvahs basically are signposts of the relationship between Hashem and the Jewish people. Haman was affronted by that. He was disturbed by that, and therefore he tried to get rid of these mitzvahs. But the interesting question that the Sfas Emes asks is, if that's the case, why doesn't the Megillah simply list the mitzvahs? Why does it actually couch those mitzvahs in terms of allusion? Like, what? Just say that to the Jewish people there was Torah and Yantov and Bris Milah and Tefillin. Why does the Megillah have to go ahead and use these allusions, these terms? So says the Or Gedalia something beautiful, that if you think about it, when you have somebody like a Haman, you have somebody like an Amalek, Haman and all his cohorts that were oppressing the Jewish people at that time. Their relationship, the Jewish people's relationship to these mitzvos was impacted. It was impacted. The reality was it was impacted, not simply because there were restrictions placed on the mitzvos, but the relationship to the mitzvah changed. The mitzvah became one where it was by rote, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps one that, it's something we do as Jews. I'm not sure why. But when the power of Amalek was lessened, when the miracle of Purim happened, and that dark cloud disappeared, and the sun was able to shine, then the Jewish people didn't just have Torah and Yantov and Bris Milah and Tefillin, but they had the light of Torah. They felt the sweetness of Torah. They had the gladness of Yontif. They were able to experience Yontif not simply as a day on the calendar, but as an emotional experience. They felt the joy of mitzvahs. They felt the honor of mitzvahs, the pride in being Jewish. All of that came back. It wasn't simply Jewish observance. It was Jewish emotional relationship to the mitzvahs and an emotional relationship to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. To the Jewish people, there was light, there was gladness, there was joy, and there was honor in doing these mitzvahs, in our relationship with Hashem. Purim gives us a boost. It's a special boost. It's a boost that reminds us what it means to be a Jew and what privilege it is to do the mitzvahs of the Torah. I wish you all a very happy Purim, a Purim Sameach, and a wonderful upcoming Shabbos.